I believe that all of you had started installed VMware on your machines, and then you have installed SUSE Linux on those VMware. So is there anyone having trouble in that area? Do anyone have any trouble in that? So had you able to install? Okay, I assume that you are able to install that one, and let me open my VMware. Okay, let me share my screen, entire screen. So I'm just open Linux on my machine. As you are aware that I had installed SUSE Linux on this. We can also install Ubuntu in the similar fashion. So it makes no difference, very little things. I hope you had already installed that on your machines. Yep. Now, I want to make you understand a thing. Yep. See, now we had installed, now we have installed SUSE Linux on this machine. Yes. So it is asking for so okay. It will open, so need not to worry. Yeah. Okay. So now what here? You need to observe few things. One is virtual machine, the other one is containers. So what is the difference between a virtual machine and a container? So the basic idea here is, in any of these two things, infrastructure is common. Infrastructure means it needs some monitoring, some disks, and some cloud operations, networking and other things. So some processing unit, I can simply say it as a processing unit, and then some data and some infrastructure. So in virtual machines, in apart from that, we need a hypervisor. We need a hypervisor. Okay. So what is this hypervisor meant for? What are the examples for hypervisor? Just Google for examples of hypervisor. You can see there are lot of options available in today's market. Examples for hypervisor. So here you can see. These are all the examples for hypervisor. It is not limited to this. There are many. You can go with Oracle VirtualBox or VMware or VMware Fusion, whatnot. All these things are examples for hypervisor. What a hypervisor will do? What is the basic job of a hypervisor? What it will do? So the hypervisor will create a virtual hardware. It will create a virtual hardware. On that virtual hardware, we are going to install guest operating system. As I told you in the last class, This operating system, here you can see, this is my host operating system. This is my host operating system. This host operating system, what it will do is, so this host operating system is nothing but Windows 10, and then it is having a physical hardware of this kind. It is having a physical hardware of this kind. So say it is having around 12 GB of RAM, and it is having i7 processor, and it is having some page file and all other details. So this is the host operating system. On this host operating system, what we have did, we have installed a virtual machine. On this virtual machine, we have installed a hypervisor. What this hypervisor did, this hypervisor had created a virtual hardware. So to make you understand better, let me go to Paint. So what we have did, actually, we have what is called physical hardware. We had physical hardware, that is your laptop. What is meant by physical hardware is, for example, you can consider it as your laptop. On the laptop, we had installed something what is called hypervisor. On the laptop, we had installed something what is called as hypervisor. So on this hypervisor, what we have did, so before this, Control Z, on the physical hardware, what we have is a Windows operating system. We have Windows operating system. What is this Windows operating system is meant? This Windows operating system means it is the host OS. It is the host operating system. On this host operating system, what we have did, we had installed hypervisor. This hypervisor is nothing but your VMware software, that what we have installed. I can simply say it as VMware we had installed, which is nothing but the hypervisor. What this hypervisor will do, this hypervisor will provide an environment which VM stands for virtual machine. A machine that does not exist in real but exists in practice. So that machine is there, but still it is not a physical machine. That is meant by a virtual machine means. So we have created a virtual machine, a hypervisor, and this hypervisor is going to provide us, what it will provide? It will provide us virtual hardware. Okay. So that is what we had, virtual hardware. On this virtual hardware, the hypervisor, we had installed operating systems. So we had installed any operating system. You can go with again a Windows operating system, or else you can obviously go with another operating system, which can be Linux, Ubuntu, SUSE Linux, what all it is. You can just install them. As you like. Okay. So we had installed Windows operating system, we had installed Linux operating system, and now what we are going to do on these operating systems, we are going to install some software. Here I am going to create a Windows server. This we have practiced in our GCP classes. Okay, here you can create a Windows server, which is nothing but your HTTPD server. Sorry, not HTTPD, which is your IIS server. So let us say you have installed a IIS server here. Okay, so you have installed IIS server. Similarly, here also you can install some software that you need. Let us say on Linux machine you have installed a particular kind of software, maybe a Java software. You have Java software on this. It is not limited that you are going to use this or that. So you can install what all you want. So this is the various steps that we need to follow while installing a virtual machine on our thing. Okay, so this is how we need to follow. Then this we brought into a platform. Such platforms are, this is what we have seen. So now we have seen two different things. In the previous classes, we have observed two different things. So first one is, we had seen a cloud platform. So example for cloud platform is GCP. We are working on GCP. It is not limited. We have AWS. We have Microsoft Azure. MS Azure. We have Microsoft Azure. These are all cloud platforms. So we had gone through GCP. Let us say we had gone through, in our classes we have taken GCP. So it can be AWS, it can be MS Azure. So these are all the market softwares. So market cloud platforms. So as a DevOps engineer, in the future, as a future DevOps engineer, everyone wants to go, everyone like you students should learn at least one of this cloud platform. So that is why you have practiced a cloud platform. So the cloud platform will comes through a browser. You can access the cloud platform through a browser, provided just you are having some limited infrastructure. You have a limited infrastructure, you need not to worry. Say, because I have 12 GB of RAM, I was able to install one host operating system, one Windows operating system, one Linux operating system. So for the second, okay, I will come back to that topic later. So the second one here, we have seen the cloud platform, and we have also seen local hypervisor. That is your Windows VMware, what you have installed. So local hypervisor. So what we have, there are number of hypervisors available, Oracle box, whatnot. But as I shown you in the example list, there are number of hypervisors that are available. From Microsoft you have Hyper-V, from Oracle you have VirtualBox, from VMware. So we have selected VMware. It is not limited to something. There are number of hypervisors available. But however, for our class we have chosen VMware. So VMware. So their job is same. The basic job that is associated with this hypervisor or with the cloud platform will not change. So if you understand one of that, it will be very much useful to understand the other one also. If you have a chance of in your organization where you are going to join, if you are going to get an opportunity to work on Hyper-V, then it is also good. So you with the basic knowledge you have on one hypervisor, you can use it. So okay, so that is not a big deal. Okay, so here we have seen VMware. So how we are accessing VMware? So to access VMware, we have certain limitations. That means we need physical hardware, physical hardware. We need physical hardware, and then as I told you, on your mobile phone also, for example, if you have created a machine on GCP, that machine you can access even from the mobile phone. So if you install your Android RDP client, if you install RDP client, then you can also install. Give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. Sorry. Give me 1 minute. Sorry, a little fire accident in my home, so need not to worry. We can continue. Oh, I lost internet. Yeah, please join. Yeah, sorry for the trouble. Okay, fine. Sorry. Thanks for joining again. There was a little issue in my home with respect to the UPS and other power. All are good now, so we can continue again. Um yeah. So what we are discussing here is, let me share my screen again. So as we have discussed, so there we have gone through two different platforms. One is a cloud platform, the other one is a physical hardware on which we have installed a local hypervisor, that is VMware we have selected. So these are the two things. So now what we have did is this one, like installing the physical hardware, Windows operating system, host OS, and then all these things we have practiced. Now let us say, on this physical hardware, on this physical hardware, for example, let us say I want some 10 machines. I want 10 machines. Assume I want 10 machines for different purposes. For different purposes, I want to install Git on one machine. I want to install a Maven on another machine. I want to install Cube on another machine. So I want to do such kind of thing on various things. So what should I do now? So will it be possible for us? Will it be possible for us, or using your own physical hardware for installing 10 machines? Is it possible for 10 machines on the physical hardware? So what you need to do? What you need to do? So you need to upgrade your physical hardware. You need to upgrade your physical hardware. So upgrading of your physical hardware is nothing but a cost. So all the 10 machines you are not going to use at the same time. So you will be using either Linux machine or Windows machine, or maybe what all you need. You will be using such part only, not all the machines you are going to use. Right? Because you are not going to use all the machines at once. What is the thing that what you need to do here is, you need to purchase a physical hardware at once. More cost is involved. Yes or no? Because you need a laptop or a server with maybe 20 GB or more RAM, more hard disk, more CPU capacity. So you need to invest at once. So which is the disadvantage of going with the second option. But however, I had made you understand in what is the users with a cloud platform and what are the users with a local hypervisor thing. So there are certain benefits with local hypervisor thing. Yes, you have it handy on your laptop. You need not to go for any internet. You can have it. You can have it on your machine. Need not to worry with internet. You can just use it whenever you want. So if you want to do some local activity on your laptop, hypervisor is the best solution. Hypervisor will provide you the best solution if you don't want to share it to the external world. However, hypervisor limitation is whenever you want to work with more machines, you need to invest at once. So that is the cost effect is not cost effective. This is not cost effective. So for doing this, what you need to do? So that is where the solution is cloud platform. The solution is cloud platform. Using this cloud platform, what you can do? So using this cloud platform, what you can do? The cloud platform is provided by giants like Google, Amazon, Microsoft, and many more are coming into the market. But these three are major market players. GCP is evolving, and GCP will be the future because GCP is provided with a wonderful kind of architecture or even design, I can say, which is nothing but APIs. So APIs which can be used further and which can be upgraded further for future users. That is why GCP will be the future of cloud market. So this is what you will be seeing with respect to the physical local hypervisor thing. Yeah, that is what as same mentioned here. Now if we go with containers, infrastructure, one operating system, container engine. So you can install anything, any number of apps. So here you need not to worry about the infrastructure. Infrastructure is provided by the cloud. Cloud will provide you an operating system. So on that you will be having a container engine. So no hypervisor mechanism here. Where are no guest operating systems. We are not worried about the guest operating systems. Okay. So this is the major advantage. This is the major advantage of the containerization. So one such containerization is Docker. However, we are running late today. That is why Docker I will do in the next class. And one more important thing I want to tell you with most of you is, you may be getting an issue with your billing. So you may be getting a bill from GCP. If your usage is more, you may be getting a bill from Google. So for this, what you need to do is go to console. So console.cloud.com. If you are not using your machines, if you are not using your account, what you need to do here is you can go to billing. Here you can see there is a billing option. So your billing has been suspended. So for temporarily this account is suspended. This is a wrong account. However, I just want to show you. So you will know you won't be charged until there is a balance due. Entire payment threshold is available. So If you want to make a payment, you can make a payment. Otherwise, you can always go to manage settings, or you can click on, sorry, you can click on what is called, come back. Yeah, manage billing account. Here, payment overview. Here there is an option, actions, disable billing. You can click on disable billing. Yes, close. So this account is not working temporarily, but those accounts which are working, you can disable billing, and you can enable billing when you are working. You can enable billing. Here there is an option for disable billing, change billing, lock billing, everything. So you can do that. Okay. Then remember, GCP will not deduct any charges from your account. So you may be getting a message if you are using it more frequently, but still you will not be charged. Because it is not a automatic detection. However, if you get any message from your bank saying that there is an automatic deduction, check your bank internet account. You can disable it. Install your bank app on your mobile and check there is any auto pay for GCP. You can disable it. 100% GCP is not a automatic billing process. Okay. So this is what about the bill. So these are the two things we had covered theoretically from our end. And the next part that I want to tell you is, go to Google. Here you have an option called Cloud Skills Boost. Okay. So Cloud Skills Boost. You can just sign in, continue with your account. This is totally free. So here, what do you want to learn? So this is the dashboard. Search for what you want to learn. So for example, tomorrow we are going to learn about Docker. Click on Docker. Okay. So here there are number of options with Docker. Here you can see introduction to Docker. So you will be provided with the Docker basics, and you will be allowed to use GCP for 1 hour for free. So this is an alternate where you can use your GCP for free. Okay. So Google Cloud Skills Boost. So Google for Cloud Skills Boost. So here you can search what all you want. So I can simply share this with you. Copy this link. You can just try this. In your free time. Yep. Then, unfortunately, I could not take classes in the last month. There are a lot of reasons. I don't want to go with an excuse, but however, this week we will be having the rest of the days. Probably we will be having classes, and from next week you are having mid. However, I know we can continue our classes. Mid may not stop our class. I think so. So do you have any problem? Thank you. Okay. All good. So we cannot continue Docker. Docker takes more time. So I thought that we will be continuing in the Docker also. But it is already 7:45. Let us stop this class and then we will continue in Docker. tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you.